Hi guys, and welcome to the project video of My Money Tracker. So My Money Tracker is a computer based utility application. It is an app which helps in keeping track of your money flow. So let's get started. So this is a compressed folder which contains all the project. So the first thing which we have to do is we have to extract it, which I've already done here. So when you extract it, these are the contents of the folder. It contains a presentation about the project, a report which contains the detailed documentation about the project, a README file which contains the details of our group, and it also contains the instructions of how to set up the application, which I would just be showing in a few moments. If you go into the source folder, this is the code which has been used to develop the app. This is the executable application, and these are the files required for the running of the application. So I'll just show you how to set it up. What we would be doing is we would be copying the txt files and the executable application. We would copy them and set them up in a location where we would require. So I'm just setting it up here. So it's done. It's simple, right? Now let's see the running of the application. As you see, this is the home screen of the application. When you first open it, your initial balance is set to 0 and your monthly salary is also set to 0 initially. You can set that up when you start. Let's say I receive my salary on the 2nd. So what happens is when you close now and you open the app again, it checks whether your monthly salary has been added or no, and it automatically adds that. Let's check that. As you can see, the previous balance is 0 and the current balance is 1000. The salary for this month has been added. So now let's go through each of the functions one by one. As you can see, the first function is showing the current balance. It automatically gets updated based on whatever income you add or whatever expenditure you go through. It dynamically changes your balance and you don't have to worry about that. The next function is income. As you can see, it gives an option whether to add income or show income. Let's add an income. Consider that I've withdrawn an amount of say 2000 from the ATM. It gets added into the income list and your balance gets changed dynamically. Now we can also view our income. As you can see, it gives a list and it also displays the date on when you have added your income. As you can see, the salary I've set it to get added on 2nd of every month, so it shows 2 here. The next functionality being expense. If you want to add an expense, it asks for a category of expenditure so that it can tabulate your expenses based on category. So let's say I bought a t-shirt. It automatically adds it and your balance gets reduced. Let's add another expense just for testing. Let's say for transport. Now we can also view our expenses, which gives a whole big category, such as like you can view all your expenses, or you can view your expenses based on category. You can view your expenses based on a month. You can also view bar graphs depicting your monthly expenses and your category wise expenses. Let's go through each one of them. Here we have a list of showing all the expenses. We can also view expenses based on category, wherein it asks for which category expenses do you want to view. Let's say the transport. It shows only the transport part of your expenses, so you can have an idea. Next, you can view expenses based on a month. It asks for the month. As all the expenses which I've added are from April, it has shown the complete list. You can also view graphs of your monthly expenses. Now you can just select the window and press any key to exit. You can also view expenses based on category. As you can see, to exit you can just select the graph window and press any key to exit. The next functionality being loans. Here you can see that it asks whether you want to add a loan taken, add a loan given, or you show loans which you have to repay or collect, and you can clear loans which you have taken or collected from someone. So let's just add a loan taken. So let's say I took 500, and let's just add another loan for testing. Now you can view your loans which you have to repay, which gives a list of whom you have taken how much from and on the date on which you have taken the amount. You can also repay the loans. If you clear a loan, it asks whether you want to clear a loan taken or given. Let's clear a loan taken. It displays the list of whom you have taken the loans from and it asks whom do you want to repay. Let's just clear the first loan. It displays the amount which should be given and it asks for a confirmation whether you want to continue or no. So let's continue. It automatically repays the loan and it decreases your balance. So if you view the list of whom you have to repay again, there's just one name. And later cases when your salary gets changed, you can update that by this functionality. You can update it based on how it's changing. You can also change the date on which you want the salary to get added, so it gets updated, and from the next month onwards your salary gets added on that particular date. And finally, the exit tab. It displays a confirmation message whether you really want to exit or you want to go back. So if I press any other key, it goes back. So this is how you exit the app. So this is the app, My Money Tracker. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching.